Hello and welcome to another Catechism Tuesday. Today we are talking about the Fifth Commandment. And the Fifth Commandment says this: You shall not murder. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not hurt or harm our neighbor in his body, but help and support him in every physical need. The Fifth Commandment really is about God's gift of human life. God loves and values all human life from the time of conception until the time of death. All human life is of infinite value, and therefore, because God loves and values human life, we also should love and value human life. The Fifth Commandment also reminds us that we should give thanks to God for those who serve to protect human life and who work to bring healing for human life. So we give thanks for those who serve in the military and police officers, doctors and nurses and other healthcare workers. What are we not to do according to the Fifth Commandment? We are not to hurt or harm our neighbor in his body. So hitting others or hurting others in other ways is condemned by the Fifth Commandment, as is hating others. Jesus says that if we hate someone in our heart, we are guilty of murdering them in our heart. So not only are we not to murder, we are not to hate others. We also are not to do things that are physically harmful to our bodies, such as using drugs and alcohol in ways that would be harmful. So the use of illegal drugs, the excessive use of alcohol are both condemned according to the Fifth Commandment. What are we to do according to the Fifth Commandment? We are to help and support our neighbor in every physical need. That can include very simple things like making sure they have food to eat. Maybe that's via a food bank. Maybe that's bringing a neighbor food when they need it. It can be helping those who are physically in need of our help. You have the example of the Good Samaritan who saw a man who had been beaten up and robbed and came alongside him and helped him out and bandaged his wounds and brought him to a place where he could recover, and even paid for him to be able to stay there while he recovered. It could be doing things like serving as a police officer or serving in the military, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be done in our everyday life in very simple ways, helping others in their physical needs. So that's the Fifth Commandment. We will not have a normal Catechism Tuesday next Tuesday because it will be Christmas, but I do anticipate having a special Christmas Catechism Tuesday edition next Tuesday, and we look forward to seeing you then.